me do this here, Max?
This military dog, named Max, once fought side by side with his instructor Kyle and made great achievements. 3 days ago, Max and Kyle were on a mission, and Max walked ahead of the team as usual to explore the way. Suddenly, he stopped, warning that there was danger ahead.
What's he got? Wants us to stay put. No, we have our orders. Move him out.
Although Kyle was reluctant,
Max!
not far away, the enemy has set up an ambush. The enemy detonated the bomb.
Max!
Fearing about Max, Kyle rushed up alone and turned around to call for Taylor to support. But Taylor, the coward, had already been hiding behind the wall, and he did not dare to follow from behind until his teammates arrived. However, it was too late and Kyle was shot and killed.
I got him!
Kyle's funeral, Max seemed to feel something. After the funeral, he refused to leave. He did not calm down until a little boy called him. Max smelled the boy. It was a familiar smell. It turns out that this boy is Kyle's younger brother, Carl. With Carl's help, Max was taken away. But soon after,
You're gonna kill Max.
Kyle's departure, Max refused to accept his new owner and suffered from PTSD and began to fear gunfire and explosions. He became more and more manic and did not allow anyone to get close. However, whenever Max sees Carl, he can calm down immediately.
Sit.
Perhaps because Carl had the smell of Kyle, Max placed his longing for his master on Carl.
Okay, Sergeant. We'll be taking him home.
But my father was still worried that Max would cause harm to his family, so he decided to tie him to the yard. But at night, Max began to wail in pain. He missed his original master too much, and the neighbors around him were all quarreled and could not fall asleep. The father asked Carl to go over and comfort him. Carl took the toy in his hand to make Max happy. Max immediately calmed down when he saw Carl. But when Carl was about to leave, Max started barking again. Carl had to continue to accompany him. Looking at the sleeping Carl, Max, as a military dog, began to remain vigilant, and he always remembered that it was his duty. That night, Taylor came to visit them at home. The mother thought that Taylor was a comrade-in-arms of his eldest son, and Max would be very happy to see him. But when Max saw Taylor, he recognized this despicable guy at a glance. He began to bark and even broke free from the chain and rushed towards Taylor. Fortunately, Carl stopped him in time, which prevented him from a human-dog battle. This led to his father's distrust of Max even more, so he bought an iron cage and locked him in. The next day, Taylor found his father and wanted to rent a warehouse. The father wanted to know the cause of his son's death.
We were out on that last patrol. RPGs going off, bullets flying, you name it. It was like hell on earth. And well, sir, the dog lost it.
The dog?
Yes, sir. You know how Kyle was. He was trying to keep him calm. When he should have been taking cover, then it went for him, made him lose control of his weapon. Next thing I knew, Kyle was hit.